everybody. For those who don't know me, I am Blake. I am one of Clayton's best friends. I was honoured when he asked me to be his best man for his wedding, especially being up here on his special day. And I immediately thought, well, that means I have to write a speech. And it's been nice reflecting on, I think it's what, 7 years of our friendship. It's been nice reflecting on all of our fun times that we've had together. So I guess now it's my job to say a whole bunch of nice things about you. So here we go. We'll start with the beautiful bride, Tiana. T, while I met you through Clayton, it's clear that he's chosen someone who reflects his best values and his best qualities. I think this is why you and I were able to click very quickly, and quickly our friendship started to grow. A friendship which was tested through multiple rounds of trouble and Monopoly, which I seem to recall in trouble we both obliterated Clay.
Several times.
I seem to also recall that in Monopoly Clay blatantly cheated and he will spend the rest of his life atoning for that. Like, how is it that you land on the blue one at the very end?
Every time?
First round, every time? No. Cheating, and you will be held accountable. But it's clear to see how caring and loving you are, T. And not to mention how tolerant you are. He is very sassy, he's very feisty, but you can comfortably match him there, so you're an even match for each other. You complement Clay so well, and you're perfect for each other. I'm really glad that he's got someone of your caliber to look after, support, love, and care for him, and especially someone who is as wacky and impulsive as Clay is. I'll take this opportunity to apologize to you for all of the ramen dates that I guess I'm the mistress for. You're forever welcome to join us or kick me out of any of those dates, forever. Now it's time to talk about one of my best friends, Clayton. I said initially that I'd make this a mix of wholesome, nice things and some roasts, which is a given. So let's see if I can find a nice balance of these two things. For the band and the musicians of the room, of which I know the band is there, musicians could be anywhere. Clay, if you could just for once in your life learn how to transpose your own instrument. If I keep hearing just, in my ears, so what note do I play? It's gonna drive me insane. It gives me conniptions at night. I have nightmares. But that being said, you do get that sweet, sexy tone out of your saxophone like nobody else, so all is forgiven. But also stop plagiarizing your solos. Joe Cocker called and wondered why his saxophone solo is in Walking on Sunshine. Right, we're about 2 roasts to 1 wholesome thing, not so bad so far. So I met Clay at uni. I was doing a Bachelor of Music, he was doing a double degree, I believe. Yeah, Education in Music. And we met at a music oral skills class, which is just a whole bunch of singing noises and being told that you might be right or wrong. So I was a piano student, and in a Bachelor of Music as a piano student, you're kind of a bit of a nomad because you don't get to play in any groups, you don't get to play with other people, you're just on your own. And me, being quite the solitary person, just went into uni, did my tunes, did my lectures, and left. So I didn't really know anyone, and I also wasn't exactly making the effort to meet people. And along comes this long-haired gentleman. We had this class together, and we were put in a group together, and we had a performance that we had to do. And basically, our conversation that we had when we met was, "Hi, I'm Clayton. Blake, what part do you want to sing? Bass. Tenor." Approving nod. That was about it. Man of few words I am, and we were brand new, we hadn't met before. So, but in that group, that is probably the moment when I was like, hey, this guy's pretty good. He's actually holding his own, he's singing his part, he's singing the right notes, it's in German, and he's memorized it. And let me tell you, the rest of our group were not that good. Below average. So at that moment, I think you showed me your musicianship right then and there. And there's no doubt that I really value a person's musicianship, if you're a musician. I don't care if you're not a musician. You are, and I saw that you are a really good one. So you could call this the start of our friendship. You were on the radar, and it only got better. So, I probably would have been about 8 months later-ish, you asked me to join a band that needed a keys player. And I thought, yep, I don't know this guy super well. He wants me to go to a random guy's house and play music in his basement. And I was like, yep. In. Absolutely, I'll be fine. It was great. And I'm so glad that I said yes. That random guy, by the way, whose house we played in, is that dapper-looking groomsman over there, Mr. Nathan Ryan. But the importance of that decision is shown in that not only did Clay and I fortify our friendship through rehearsals, gigs, long car rides, and sensible, moderated beverages, but mostly sensible. But I met about 8 of the most important people in my life through that one decision. 7 of them are here tonight, and that is the band and some of their spouses. And 1 is, I assume, tucked in, fast asleep in bed, down at Evan's heads. We'd hope so. But you brought me into a group of people which I hope to be making music with and growing old together for the rest of our lives. I was really hoping that I could just roast you tonight, but it's quite hard. I just have too many nice things to say about you. But the truth is, I'm eternally grateful for having met you. You are sassy and you are feisty, but you're also fiercely loyal and endlessly generous. Clay and T, you're a hell of a partnership, and make sure that you support each other, love each other, grow old together and forgive each other. And T, just know that if for some reason you're not there, I will always be there to hold Clay's hair back while he does a puny, dainty, tiny little tack bomb because he wanted to not waste the great whiskey that Nathan gave him that night. I can do that. I can do that. I had to squeeze one little roaster at the end. I felt like the balance was a little off. So, I love you guys, and I can't wait to party with you tonight when the music gets kicking. And I would like everyone to raise your glasses for a toast to the newlyweds. Here's to you guys. Cheers.
Cheers. And next up, we have the maid of honor and my beautiful fiancée, Jess.